Hi guys, after a disappointing defeat against Liverpool on Monday, it's time to predict the next lineup in the Carabao Cup, Liverpool versus Arsenal. Let's get into it. So here we are again, guys. Disappointing game, as I've mentioned in the intro. We lost 3-1 to Liverpool in the Premier League. At no point did I think we were going to win the game. And all I was hoping for was a better performance. At some points throughout the game, I thought we may be able to clinch a draw. And I have seen a lot of criticism of certain players within the Arsenal squad after that fixture, which I will not stand for. I've got quite a few changes to the squad I'm going to pick, as you'll be able to see shortly. I definitely think we have seen some improvements under Mikel Arteta. I know the result was the same as what it was last year, but I definitely think that we managed to keep Liverpool at bay a lot longer. And I've got to say, Liverpool's game on Monday was one of the best pressing games I've seen ever. They were absolutely outstanding. They were honest from the word go. Could have easily have picked up possibly 5 or 6 goals, and it was only right up until the ending. Some would say it's a controversial goal to concede right at the end. Some would also say that there was some controversial decisions throughout the game. But it is what it is. We move on to the next game. Just listening to the Jurgen Klopp talking at the end of the game, he did mention that it was going to be a more rotated side for him. I think it's one of these fixtures that they're not really going to prioritise this season, although it would be nice to win a trophy for them, sure. They are currently the EPL champions, and their sights are going to be firmly set on retaining that trophy, going further in the Champions League this year than they did last year, possibly win it again. And also you've got the FA Cup as well. This is a trophy I think we could do with winning, just to keep that winning mentality going. We're coming back off of the FA Cup from last year, and also the Community Shield at the start of the season. It would be nice to see us win the Carabao Cup or the League Cup, because it's not a trophy that I recall us watching. I'm not saying we haven't won it. We've certainly won it in our history, but it's not a trophy I do remember us seeing win. So yeah, let's go for it. But at the same time, Arsenal need to prioritise the Premier League as well this year. Again, I'm not saying we're going to win it. We just definitely need to improve on the position, because the last few years we've been out of the Champions League far too long, and we need to get back into it. We did have a chance to obviously go or potentially go there a couple of years ago in the League Cup final. The Europa League final under Unai Emery. Unfortunately, Chelsea beat us or pipped us to the post on that. Well, I say pipped us, they actually destroyed us. But anyway, enough waffling. Let's crack on with my team selection. So in goal, I'm going to go for the new boy, Alex Runarsson. We're going to get. I think we should give him a run out. For me personally, I've seen a couple of mistakes already from Leno. There seems to be a lot of unsettledness between him and the defence. I know he's coming back off of an injury, but I think Martinez had spoiled us slightly with the way he played towards the end of last season, going into the FA Cup final. He was absolutely outstanding. I'm not saying that Leno's not a good keeper. We have brought this guy in, and I think it's a chance to give him a run out. He's been in the club a couple of weeks now. Again, it's a trophy I think we could win, providing we pick the right teams. I think in the early stages, a lot of the upper echelon teams, so your Premier League teams, they do see this as a chance to try out the youth or the fringe players, just to see where they are currently at. I think do it, throw him in, see how he gets on. I'll be interested to see how he comes across. Next on to the defence. Another person I would like to see in the team. So as you can see, I have gone for Kieran Tierney and Hector Bellerin again at the wing-back positions. I think this week is going to be a big test for our resolve in terms of transfers. So we may see the likes of Kolasinac go. Ainsley Maitland-Niles played in the game on Monday. So I think we need to kind of give him a bit of a break. Plus, it wasn't that great for me. There were one too many misplaced passes. There was a few times he seemed to be lazy tracking back. So I think stick Kieran Tierney in. I know he's come off a bit of an injury scare a couple of weeks ago. I think it was against who was it against Leicester. Pulled up with a groin or hip twinge, but he seemed to be running around okay. So I'd throw him in again and see how he gets on. Gabriel Magalhaes was a player I was hoping to see against Liverpool on Monday. He had been dropped for that particular game, so let's get him back in, get some more minutes under the belt, get him adapted to the pace of the Premier League. And when I say that, I know it's not a Premier League game, but it's up against a Premier League opposition who will go at us. So get him back in the team. Next player, David Luiz. Again, I thought he was brilliant on Monday. He's definitely a leader and a commander of the box and was one of our more standout players. The next player I'm going to throw in is William Saliba. We've waited over a year to see him. We've seen him in a couple of games in a pre-season friendly, and I think he does look quite strong. I believe that the mentality is to get him in. He is still young, get him adapted to working with the team, and just see how he gets on. He looks fairly solid. Come highly rated as one of the best defenders in the French league last year. So let's see what these two can do. Right back again, I believe we've still got some injury issues for Cedric, so we'll go with, or I think we should go with Hector Bellerin again. Didn't have a brilliant game, but at the same time, it could do with building his confidence up again and getting back out on the pitch. Onto the midfielders. That hasn't really worked. So I've gone for Joe Willock and Dani Ceballos. Dani Ceballos didn't start the game on Monday, so when he came on, he definitely ran the midfield. We have still got a few days left of the transfer market, and there are talks about bringing in a couple of players, or at least one player, who would give good competition for these players. So I think get Dani Ceballos in. As I said, it was definitely the more creative, or we were more creative when he was on the pitch, and it's a game that we could do with winning, so get him in. Joe Willock, we haven't seen much of him. I don't recall. I think he's made a couple of substitution appearances already this time. So yeah, get him in. Give the other guys a rest, Xhaka and Mohamed Elneny. Again, Elneny, I thought he's been brilliant since he's come back from loan. So yeah, give Joe Willock a run out. I think Dani Ceballos for me would play more in front of the back 3/5, mopping up the defence and then spraying the ball left and right into the wingers, and see what we can do from there. And Joe Willock can play the more advanced number 10 position. Reiss Nelson in fact, I'll just bring up all my attackers now. So we'll get Reiss Nelson in on the left, Pepe out on the right, and Eddie Nketiah up top. So Eddie come on as a substitute. I think there was a bit of a mix-up at one point in the Liverpool game on Monday, and he could have been put through. Unfortunately, there was a misplaced pass and couldn't get on the end of it. And he didn't really bring much of impact as he has done in the last couple of games. But I think for this particular game, we need to get him in and firing again, coming in off a couple of goals as well. So yeah, chuck him in. Reiss Nelson played in the last game against Leicester. I thought it was really good. Could have had a couple of goals himself. Yeah, I'd stick him in and see what happens. You have got the likes of Saka as well. Is one potentially I think could get a run out. In fact, I would even go as to put him in the potentially a left wing back position. So watching him and Reiss Nelson go up and down the lines, and see what we can do. And lastly, Nicolas Pepe. Again, wasn't that great when he come on. I'm still waiting to see. Or we have seen moments of brilliance from Nicolas Pepe, but he's definitely not fulfilled, in my opinion, he's not warranted his 72 million price tag. He has come up with some vital goals with us before. He is a skillful player. For me, just holds onto the ball a little bit too long and could give earlier passes to give us more of an attacking opportunity. But I'm not going to discredit him. Like I said, he has been brilliant at times for us. Just want to see a little bit more. So yeah, that is my starting 11, with the exception, as I said, of potentially Saka playing in the wing back position over Tierney. But I think we still need to give Tierney a bit of a run out as well, just to make sure he's over those injuries. And if we do manage to get a lead, maybe sub him off kind of early-ish, or earlier than normal, and then bring Saka on, or the likewise with Reiss Nelson. So yeah, let me know what you think of my lineup. What would you do differently? If you haven't already, check out our other videos on the channel. Give us a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, share it. Like I said, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm always putting on stuff on there at the moment. The other guys, if you're interested, we do, or they're doing their videos for their particular teams. If you just want to listen to football, we have got the podcast, which comes out weekly on a Tuesday, where we talk about, or we round up from the weekend. We've got the ongoing fitness challenge. So there's loads of stuff coming, more content coming. Tell us what you want to see as well. And hopefully we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks very much, guys. Take care. Hi guys, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe. See you next time.